because it hurts. And people are like, does it hurt? Yes. Yes. Everything hurts. And they told me I can't sleep on this side, but this side hurt more than this side. So I was sleeping on this side. Okay, I know my hair is, I know I need to put my hair up, but I don't care. I'm going to get surgery tomorrow. Who cares what people think? Literally. I think I'm so emotional because I have God, but like things still hurt me. Like I don't want people to like, oh, like she's so strong, she can handle whatever. No, I'm human too. Like I can't handle whatever. I am not okay. But it's okay because I have God and I have people that support me. So yeah, it's gonna be okay. And then the most importantly, I have you guys that literally support me, and you guys don't care. Like, you know that it's my life, I can live it however I want, and the decisions that I'm making in my life has nothing to do with you guys.
Imagine watching a couple online, laughing at their relationship drama, scrolling past their arguments and pranks like it's just another TikTok. Now imagine finding out that one of those people eventually shot the other in the head. That's what happened to Sayeda Zahra Hashimi. Her boyfriend, Ladarius Morshin Brownlee, admitted to shooting her during an argument inside an SUV. She survived the gunshot. He went to court. And what happened next was almost as shocking as the shooting itself. Before that night, Ladarius and Zahra were known online as Deno and Zahra. Their joint TikTok account, at Deno and Zahra, had more than 150,000 followers, with hundreds of videos showing their relationship and everyday life. To viewers, they looked like a young couple having fun. They joked around, pulled pranks, went places together, and sometimes turned their arguments into content. But after the shooting became public, people started looking at those videos differently. Some clips showed jealousy, irritation, and arguments that felt less like harmless teasing. There were also reports of previous verbal and physical incidents in the relationship. Still, thousands of people kept watching. The drama was entertainment, until it wasn't. On the 4th of July, the couple attended the Flower Mound Independence Fest at Bakersfield Park in Texas. Later that night, witnesses saw them arguing as they left the festival. According to police, the argument became physical, and Brownlee forced Zahra into his black 2024 Chevrolet Blazer. Other people were inside the SUV, but leaving the festival didn't end the argument. Around 12:50 in the morning, Brownlee stopped on Flower Mound Road. According to the affidavit, he pulled a handgun from the driver's side door pocket and pointed it toward people inside the vehicle. Then he turned the weapon toward Zahra and fired. She was shot above her right eye. One passenger got out and called 911. Brownlee remained at the scene and, according to police, admitted that he had shot Zahra. When officers arrived, they found her outside the vehicle with life-threatening injuries. She was rushed to a hospital in Grapevine. The woman whose relationship had been watched by more than 150,000 people was now fighting for her life. And police had the alleged shooter right there at the scene. The investigation quickly built around more than one piece of evidence. Police had witnesses describing the argument, the shooting scene, Zahra's injuries, and Brownlee's alleged admission during the 911 call. Investigators later said he confessed again during an interview. Witnesses also described earlier problems between the couple, including verbal and physical incidents. That made people go back to their old TikTok videos, searching for signs they may have overlooked. How much of what viewers saw was real? How much was exaggerated for content? And how much of the relationship did the audience never see? Those questions could not be answered by a TikTok feed. Meanwhile, Zahra was fighting to recover. Her injuries were severe, but she survived and eventually began the long process of healing. Brownlee was taken into custody and initially faced aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and 3 deadly conduct counts. At first, it looked like the case could end in a full trial. There were witnesses, a 911 call, an alleged confession, and a woman who had survived being shot in the head. But the case took a different path. Brownlee later pleaded guilty, His lawyer maintained that the shooting had been accidental, saying the gun discharged during the argument and struck Zahra. Brownlee received 10 years of probation instead of a prison sentence. And then came another surprise. His attorney said Brownlee and Zahra were still together. Think about that for a second. After the shooting, the hospital stay, the arrest, and the criminal case, they were reportedly still a couple. That decision caused a wave of reactions online. Some people were angry. Others were confused. Some questioned Zahra's decision, while others pointed out that outsiders rarely understand the full reality of a complicated relationship. And honestly, that's where this story becomes harder to explain. Surviving violence does not automatically erase the emotional ties that existed before it. The TikTok videos had shown viewers pieces of the relationship that were easy to consume: the jokes, arguments, affection, and drama. But a phone screen can never show an entire relationship. Make it make sense. What thousands of followers watched as entertainment eventually became a real-life emergency. After the case ended, the story didn't simply disappear. People continued discussing Zahra's recovery, Brownlee's sentence, and reports that the couple remained together. For many viewers, that was the hardest part to understand. How could a relationship survive something like this? But watching a relationship from the outside is very different from living inside it. People online can see a few minutes of someone's life and feel like they know everything. They see the smiles, arguments, apologies, and makeup moments. They don't see every conversation, every fear, or every decision made away from the camera. That's why this story is bigger than TikTok. The internet had turned parts of Brownlee and Zahra's relationship into entertainment. Their followers watched them argue and joke around, and thousands kept coming back. But once violence enters a relationship, the situation changes completely. There is nothing entertaining about someone being seriously injured by the person they are supposed to trust. Zahra survived the shooting, but surviving was only the first step. A serious head injury can mean medical treatment, pain, rehabilitation, and a long recovery after the cameras are gone. That part doesn't fit neatly into a TikTok video. Neither does the emotional reality of deciding what happens next. So when people ask why someone would return to a relationship after experiencing violence, the honest answer is that outsiders may never know everything that person is dealing with. That does not excuse violence. It simply means a comment section cannot explain somebody else's life. Ladarius Brownlee and Sayeda Zahra Hashemi built an audience by sharing pieces of their relationship. Then one night, that relationship became the center of a criminal case. A 4th of July celebration ended with Zahra being shot in the head. She survived. Brownlee was arrested, later pleaded guilty, and received 10 years of probation after his defense characterized the shooting as accidental. His lawyer said the couple remained together. And that leaves a story without the clean ending people might expect. There is no simple explanation, only a relationship that went from social media entertainment to a life-threatening shooting, followed by a legal outcome and personal decisions that shocked many viewers. So the next time a picture-perfect couple appears on your screen, remember this story. A camera can capture a smile. It can capture an argument. It can capture a kiss. But it cannot capture everything. And sometimes, what the camera doesn't show is the part that matters most. If you enjoyed this story and want more true crime cases that go beyond the headlines, make sure you subscribe to Fable of Crime. Turn on notifications so you don't miss the next story, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Because sometimes, the part of the story you never saw is the part you need to hear.